Hello everybody, and in today's video we're gonna be checking out week 2 of the Lego event in Driving Empire. In week 2 of the Lego event, if we just go to the Lego thing right here, we will see that we are at week 2 right now. So we will be receiving the level 12 Lego emergency vehicle, the level 13 Lego off-road police, and the level 14 Lego criminal off-road. So I have all 3 of them already. I was just given to them by a developer, so thank you to the devs. I'm getting them early. And yeah, we got some vehicles here that are pretty cool. We'll check out all 3 of them, see their customization and their stats and all that stuff. And yeah, let's check out this update in Driving Empire. Alright, so the first car we're gonna be checking out is the emergency vehicle. It actually does have the lights. You can see it says lights, whale, and yelp. So we turn on the lights, you know, they turn on, so we know that worked. And then whale, it's just the same thing, it just makes a noise. I don't have my volume up, but you can just picture some volume, like something like that. I don't know. This is my first time ever being an emergency vehicle. All right, but this thing is actually pretty cool. The developers told me that this thing is actually interactive, meaning you can do other things than just drive it. You can maybe, I'm assuming you can trail people in the back, and there is a bed, so hopefully you can. Let's check that out. Let's see if I can. All right, let's just see. We're gonna open these things in the back to see if I can sit back there, and yes, I can. So if you ever get hit by a car going 200 miles per hour, you will be okay, because we can store you in the back of this Lego emergency vehicle. Just know that if it crashes, though, we might be in trouble. Just a little trouble. All right, but the thing's pretty cool. You can see everything opens. Even this side opens, so you can get in from 3 different ways. So that's pretty convenient. More ways to fall out of the vehicle if that ever happens. But, you know, besides that, it's pretty cool. We got a 1 driver seat. So, yeah, it's kind of small. So only you can fit in there. It's just you and this janky old Lego steering wheel. But this thing's pretty cool because we basically got Lego cars in Driving Empire. So yeah, here is the first vehicle. We could also check out its customization. I don't know if those doors will ever close. We'll see about that later. But let's go ahead and enter the customization area and see what we got for customization on this Lego car, because the last couple of vehicles have been pretty limited, which I do understand. All right, so obviously we only get underglow and headlights. We are not going to get wraps, which I don't even know why they offer it if it's going to be locked. Like, what type of rage bait is that? So they obviously don't have colors because I don't know, like, you wouldn't want your emergency vehicle being like, I don't know, pink? Something like that. There probably is a pink emergency vehicle somewhere in the world. At least we can put some underglow on it, so if you really want people to know that you're coming down the road with someone in the back of your vehicle, you got more lights to tell people that. So that's pretty cool. You could put like different colors, like green means, the person in the back's alright, you know. Red, he's dead. Yeah, this is pretty fun. And then performance, they also still have all the performance upgrades, so we're not getting shortened out of aspiration, because I actually just burped saying because. But some cars in the game, I don't know if you don't notice this, but they kind of skip out on aspiration. I don't know why that is, but there you go. So we got engine upgrades. It's all good. We can just go ahead and completely upgrade this thing, because why not? So we really want to make sure that we can deliver people who are hurt and have been hit by cars going 200 miles per hour. We can get them to the hospital pretty fast. So let's just completely upgrade this thing. I should be flying down the highway at like 200 miles per hour in this ambulance that's made out of Lego bricks. So maybe we just don't crash. All right, so there's the first car. It's pretty cool, but we have 2 more to check out. So let's get on to the next one, which is going to be the Lego criminal off-road. This thing is actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. You can see it's got some cool details, like those things on the wheels, and then the head block, or what's head block? I don't know. I was trying to say this thing right here, the engine block or whatever, but it does have fire or nitrous coming out of it, so that's pretty cool. It also has the exhaust pipe back there, and whatever that is it acceptable? Can I open that? I kind of want to know. Can I? Yes, I can. So if you wanted to actually rob a bank, since this is a criminal vehicle, you could store your money in this little box right here. So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, what else opens? I don't know if anything else opens, but at least this, never mind, this car only fits 1 person inside. I thought there was a second seat for a second, but I guess not. So, okay, I guess I'm just glitched in the car, so maybe I can have a passenger. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. It even has like the chain, but it doesn't move, so I don't know what's going on there. Like, that's kind of defying the laws of gravity, but we're not gonna note that. The suspension's pretty good though for a Lego car. I mean, Maybe I should just be watching the road. But we should go ahead, check out the customization on this car, and I'm betting it's the same for all three, but why not check? Okay, so this one's actually got a little more. The emergency vehicle didn't have the option to make the nitrous effect fire, so I'm not sure what's going on there because I want to be shooting flames like I'm a flamethrower SVJ in my emergency vehicle. So what's going on here? All right, but that's pretty cool. We can equip that because that just looks way cooler than just the normal standard thing. That sucks. All right, so of course we got underglow. So if you want to be even more looking like a criminal, you can make it red, just like the emergency vehicle, except it had two different meanings for sure. All right, headlights. Yeah, you can change those too. So we already know this. Performance you could also do, and they didn't short us of any. Like I said, sometimes they short us of aspiration, but we have all of it. So we could just go ahead and upgrade this car. Let's go ahead and do this all because if we really want to escape the cops, then we gotta be freaking fast. So I think this is definitely going to be faster than the emergency vehicle. Yeah, we will be flying down the highway from the cops with money in this bank back here, going definitely over 200 miles per hour plus, and we're also a flamethrower. Since I did add the flamethrower nitrous effect, as you can see, the car is now very fast. It also doesn't do walls very well. It's shooting flames, and it's pretty good at off-roading, so you can definitely escape the cops if you really wanted to in this car, but we still got one more car to check out, so let's get onto it right now. All right, so the last car in this update is going to be the Lego Off-Road Police. So if you want to switch roles and actually chase the criminal, here's the car for you. Once again, we got lights, so yes, they work. Then we got whale and yup. Another time for you to just imagine a noise coming from my car because I do not have volume on. But this thing is pretty cool. If we get out, I'm pretty sure you could steal a criminal or store a criminal back here. So if you do catch that criminal car that I was driving a second ago, you can just cram them in this 1x1 square foot space and shut the door on them, and they could basically barely even fit back here because look at my character, I don't fit back here. So not sure if that's just supposed to be torture or something like that. And then I don't know if the doors open, they don't seem to, but that is way okay because we could store people in the back, so that's just already cool. It is off-road, so you don't have any worries of not catching criminals, and we can check out the customization now. All right, so this one is just like the first vehicle. We only have underglow, so if you really want some extra lights to tell that you know, the popo's coming down the road, you can make your lights blue, or maybe even both, like blue here and red there. That's sick. Come on. And of course, headlights, red. You can even add some more colors if you wanted to. This is just so sick. And if you want to catch that criminal car that I upgraded, you could also upgrade your car too, and they are not going to limit us of aspiration because they have been doing it on some cars. It's pretty weird, but this time we have all the upgrades, so I'm pretty happy about this. All the cars have the base amount of appearance changes, but at least you can still upgrade them because there is some cars in the game who are limited to performance upgrades, which is super weird. I don't know why they do that. It just makes the car lame, but at least the Lego cars don't have any limits on them, so you can make them fast. So now that I have this thing fully upgraded, what is this? Okay, not sure what that was. I'm pretty sure I just caught the map lacking. That was a weird glitch. But yeah, this car can now definitely catch that criminal car. I have no belief. I have a belief that it will, okay, just reframe that statement. I have a belief that it will catch any car you want. So here is all three of the cars together, the police car, emergency vehicle, and the criminal car. So this is basically like jobs and stuff like that before we actually get like jobs. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, I hope you will because I'm trying to reach my goal of 60,000 subscribers. So make sure to like and subscribe. And if you guys enjoyed this update, that's cool. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.